So as we're seeing a rise in the use of criminal laws and civil laws that are used to criminalise homeless people and target rough sleepers, we're also seeing a resistance to these types of strategies that are used against the homeless. In recent years, we've seen very successful resistance groups and communities who've been fighting against the implementation of the Public Spaces Protection Orders, the PSPOs. And one such example in Hackney, a number of community campaigners there were able to prevent the local authority, were able to exercise their voice to prevent the local authority from implementing PSPOs in the area. And as a result, that's helped other local authorities as well to listen to those critical voices, and also it has discouraged them from implementing PSPOs. So there are some successful resistance movements to these types of measures that are being used against the homeless. However, there are also those resistance movements and homeless action groups that are then met with other types of injunctions and other types of civil orders and criminal laws that are used against their resistance, that are used against the campaign itself. So, for example, in 2015, in Manchester, we saw a number of homeless actions and campaigners that helped to mobilise support for the increasing visibility and increasing numbers in rough sleepers in Manchester. And these action groups often protested and sat in tents within the city centre in Manchester. And as a result, and in order to diffuse this protest and this resistance, the City Council took out injunctions in order and then effectively banned anybody from setting up tents within the city centre area. So these are examples of how homeless action groups and how community campaign groups are resisting those strategies that are criminalising homeless people. But sometimes these movements are then also met with other civil orders and criminal laws that are used to diffuse those protests and campaign groups.
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.